Peter Burling, you were helming on the starboard side on the Emirates Team New Zealand AC75 today. It looked like a breezy day by the end, but can you just describe the conditions we experienced today?
Yeah, it was really nice conditions out there today. We're obviously, everyone saw the same in the forecast, probably with a nice building breeze. We were pretty happy not seeing the top end of it and just going out and having a nice session in the waves that were kind of coming from both directions and the build of the breeze. So yeah, it was a nice day, nice to try a few things and keep pushing forward.
What was the range of breeze you saw today?
We're pretty sure about 10 to 18. I think we started off at about, seeing some bottoms of 10 and then just slowly ramped as the day went on, especially towards the bottom of the area we're sailing in.
We've seen you guys working on the racecourse area that will be used for the Cup next year. You seem to expand that today. You went quite a long way downwind. Was that just because you wanted to get the time in the waves?
Yeah, the waves weren't quite wrapping into the racecourse, so we did a few laps around there and spent a bit of time around there, and then but also kind of pushed further down into a bit more breeze, a bit more waves at times as well, which was really nice to do, and just working on a couple of technique-y kind of things to try and make sure we can maximise the performance of the boat.
Sailing as a helmsman, sailing in those waves, which is worse, the kind of long swell or the steep chop?
I think both are tricky for different reasons. The long swell obviously has, you have to deal with it a lot more, where the short chops a bit more like you're kind of lucky or you're not, with kind of how you punch through them. But yeah, they're both really good fun, and I think really challenge the sailing teams, and it's a really interesting aspect to sailing in Barcelona.
Sailing in those waves, do you think is going to be a big part of the Cup itself? We can probably expect it a little bit for the Challenger Series. Is it a bit of a surprise that it's so bumpy out there at this time of year?
Well, I think the Cup's at a really interesting time. It's right at the end of summer, and just the first few systems are starting to push across the top of Spain. So yeah, I don't think anyone will be out at the end of this week with a huge swell coming. So yeah, it's quite interesting to just get comfortable and those kind of upper end swell conditions. But yeah, there's definitely a chance there could be plenty of waves.
We saw the AC40s out there as well today, several of them. It looks a lot harder for those guys in the smaller boats. The big boat seems to deal with these conditions, as we would expect, much better.
Yeah, a lot of the 40s were staying in relatively close. But yeah, the big boat's just got so much more momentum that you can kind of jump out or touch down through one, and you don't slow down anywhere near as much, and it's pretty easy to kind of recover and carry on. So yeah, I mean, the big boats just with anything with scale kind of makes the waves seem smaller, which is probably makes your life pretty hard in the chase boat.
Certainly did. Couple of days off now because the breeze and the waves are going to be too big. Then you've probably got about 5 days of sailing time left. What's left to tick off with the 75?
Yeah, we've got a couple of mods through this little period off, and then one more little push through to the end, and now it's really, I suppose, just getting to know the venue and how it changes, and this late in the summer or into the next season. But yeah, we're really loving getting to spend some time on the AC75 for last time over the Cup period, and it's definitely pretty invaluable.
Thanks, Pete.